These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
What is up, Crimson Knights? Good to see everybody. CrimsonMune here. I feel like standing, so I'm standing up, but the way my camera's working, I'm kind of clipping off the top, but I don't care. I feel like standing. I might sit down at some point, but right now we're standing. All right? You can sit down, though. Don't worry. It's okay. You don't have to stand, too. All right? It's okay. You can sit down, you know, enjoy yourself, relax. For most of the Crimson Knights, it's the evening time, unless you're on the other side of the world like Sabi or something. So just relax, enjoy yourself. Let's have a good time hanging out. Welcome to the Crimson Knights. Good to see you. Maddie's in the chat. Moon Mod Maddie. Welcome, Maddie. How's it going? Here for some more Dune. I put a poll in the YouTube chat that is asking, which game are you enjoying more right now watching on the channel? Right now, the two big games that we're kind of playing through, newer games, relatively newer games, are Dune Awakening and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm enjoying both of them a lot, so I'm having a good time, but I'm curious which of those two the Crimson Knights are enjoying more. We're streaming more Dune tonight, but I think on Friday we're going to get back to some Expedition 33, and we'll kind of go back and forth a little bit until, obviously, we wrap those games up. But I'm enjoying both a lot. So I want to keep pressing forward in both of them and really try to finish Expedition 33. And, you know, I don't know if you ever can really finish Dune Awakening, but try to get through most of the content that's available to us. I know there's going to be some content that's not really as accessible to us, because once you get into the deep desert, you really need a group, a guild, it seems like, to be able to survive out there. So I don't really have that. I don't really think we're going to be able to do that, but barring that, I want to get as much content as we can, because I'm really enjoying this game. Apologies, Crimson Knights, for not being on last night. I really wasn't feeling well. I'm still not really feeling that well today, but yesterday, man, I was just like, I was tired, exhausted. We put the kids to bed, and I put myself to bed. I was like, maybe I'll just lay in bed and read a little bit, you know, and I read about 2 pages, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep. It was like 9:30. I went to sleep, or whatever it was, 9:30. I was sleeping. So I do feel a lot better today after getting all that rest, but I'm still, you know, still not feeling 100%. So we'll see how it goes tonight. But it's good to be with you, Crimson Knights, again. We're streaming tonight. Tonight and Friday. Tonight and Friday will be good. All right, so that's about all the chatting I have. Pre-chatting, pre-game chatting. So let's jump into the game, Crimson Knights. I don't know. I don't really want to go back and forth between standing and sitting, but Let's do it. I get tired at the end of a long day. That's the thing, you know? It's like, well, I don't just want to be standing the whole time either. All right, so the title of tonight's stream is Buggy-ing Out, because we have unlocked the ability to build a buggy. Now, I'm not sure how useful that's actually going to be for us, to be honest. Because it may be the sort of thing where we really need like a team, a group to utilize a buggy well. Like, solo buggying, we may just get eaten by the worm. I'm not sure. But regardless, I want to try to build one and check it out, see what it does. And again, just move forward with some of the story content here. Landsrad decree sign. What is that? Decree issued. Exclusive vehicle import rights. A new decree has been issued. Okay. Alright, so I think that this is all like deep desert stuff. Alright, also... Alright, right now, Crimson Knights, this is my original base in the Haga Basin. Well, let's see. What do we got here? We got 16 days. So let's do this. Let's take this. Let's quick deposit. Then let's deposit this. And now this should be up to 20 days. Great. All right, so this has 20 days of power. Excellent. Now, what I was trying to do down here, and I was doing some of this off stream, TBH. But I'm trying to get all of the intel from this starting area. Just so that we can level as much as possible. Like, there's no reason that we should skip intel from the starting area. So, let's get over there. But we're trying to get over there. We use this thing. This entire vehicle is about to just, like, fall apart. So, it may not even last this trip. If we, like, hit a rock, this whole thing might just fall apart on us. But let's go over to this site. We'll get the final piece of intel in the beginning area, Haga Basin. Then we'll go back to our new base. And we will work on the main story. We will work on building the buggy. Alright, so this is going to be a long traversal. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? If our bike just breaks down in the middle of this desert, like, I'm gonna die. I didn't really think about that. We do not want to lose our bike in the middle of the desert, because then I'm toast. Let's just pull up here. Pull up right here. And just like that, it's clear. You like how I put my shield on before attacking them? We're getting smooth with it. Getting smooth with it. Okay, so let's grab what? I'm looking for this. Let's also get some blood. Gotta drink these people's blood later. Anybody home?
Engaging enemy.
One shot, one kill. The main thing that I'm looking for is intel. Why is it not blocking? There we go. You. Hey, Leah. Good to see you, Leah. Welcome to the stream, as always. Here's the intel. 3 intel points we just got. 29 fuel cells. We'll take them. You know, we'll take them. Honestly, we've got a lot of fuel cells, but I'll take them. Just so they don't have them. Honestly, just to be a jerk. Be a jerk. I don't even need them. I'm just taking them so they don't have them. Okay, so this was kind of like a smaller base. Leah, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm still not feeling like 100%. I'm still feeling not great. But glad to be streaming at least a little bit. We'll see how long I can go tonight before I just need to go to bed. Oh, look, there's a water-sealed cave, huh? Looks like someone was recently here. Oh, God! I was like, what is that? Is it a flower? Is that a flower or something? What is that? Oh, no, it's a bomb. It's a bomb. Yeah, no, that's a trip mine. Never mind. All right, so it seems to indicate to me that we have now found all intel. Like 8 out of 8 intel collectibles. Maddie says, it's okay. I'm okay. Just been going room to room right now. What do you mean you're going room to room? Like walking around your house or what? All right, let's just go explore over here for funsies. Where's my vehicle? My vehicle's over this way. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I was just sitting in the heat like that. That was stupid. Now, let's get over here. Let's get over to our vehicle, which is literally smoking. And we'll try to explore some other areas. Stardust. I love that. Stardust. So just walking around until Stardust comes back inside to lay down. What? Oh, I forgot that I have that. Okay, well. I accidentally fat-fingered C and just threw a floating grenade at him. Alright, well, that's one way to get the job done. See you guys. That I almost blew myself up. No way. No freaking way, dude. There's a freaking worm right under me! I drove right into it! Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how I'm still alive. Oh. Ow. Oh my gosh, dude, that was scary. I thought I was dead. I thought that I drove right into a worm. I mean, you guys saw that. It knocked me up in the air. Does this thing even still drive? I guess. Jeez, man. That is nuts. What were the odds of that? I guess pretty high. A lot of worms out in these deserts. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Okay, we lost our wheel, guys. Okay, this could be a problem for sure. I don't think I can even repair that. Okay, so we're just gonna drive this thing into the ground and then just walk away from it, I think. But we need to be very careful with how we get around now. Because I cannot break down in the middle of the sand. Like, if I break down in the dune, I'm just gonna get eaten. We don't want that. Isn't this like music so nice? That is a very active worm. Very active worm.
There's someone here.
Now someone is here and you are not. Okay, so we discovered that. The brittle bush. Oh, is that what these are? Guess these are brittle bushes? It says harvest fiber plant, though. It doesn't say, like, harvest a brittle bush. Just seeing if there's anything else around here. Okay, this is something. Looks like something.
Who's that?
Little scavenger camp.
They're here. I need reinforcements.
You fool. Darts aren't gonna work on me. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about our little exploration here. You know, there's more that could be explored. I mean, I guess we could try to go over this way, explore more. We'll go back to our vehicle, but our vehicle's extremely unreliable now. Wait, there's more people now? You guys weren't here a second ago, were they? Oh, wait, this is a different camp. Oh yeah, this is a different spot. Okay. Well, there you go. We discovered another cave. Bunch of dead people in here. Run. Is there anything in here to loot? Maybe up here? Sheesh, dude. Place trying to trick me. Two chests, as often as I can spare them. All right. There's gotta be loot in the cave. There's no caves without loot, dude. Really? We've now discovered a lot. Lots of discoveries. There's probably a lot more on this thing then. I mean, if there's that many camps and like caves and everything on one little outcropping, then there's probably a lot more, you know, on the other outcropping. Let's heal up, though. This place doesn't even look like it's powered anymore. There's no access, but... Didn't really seem like anybody's home. Let's go over there. It's a little disappointing that it feels like we literally just kill everyone we see. There's no friends out here. Ever. If they exist, they are a threat. Wait, can I go in here? Total uptime, 11 days. Wait, so... this person just left all their stuff here? Small ore refinery. Now this is interesting though, because can I fabricate a part of a... I've got sand bike. I could make sand bike parts. Need a lot for it, but I mean it'd be nice if I had like a... I could make a tread. I could use this person's house to make a tread. And then get back. It's just me. I feel like I already tried doing this though, and I think that this bike, which this sand bike I stole. I stole this sand bike. Okay, so I did not make this sand bike. I just found it and I took it. And you can see why someone didn't want it, because it's in terrible shape. Falling apart. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can actually see the worm. That's cool, because usually I feel like we don't see the worm sort of have its body crest over the sand. So that was pretty cool. I like that.
Reveal yourself. Found them.
Like, it's a scrap sand bike. So I don't think if you've got a scrap sand bike hull or chassis, I guess, I don't think you can put a like normal sand bike tread on it. So, I don't know, man. I'm pretty scared about this. We're here. We gotta get back over to here. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to drive this thing missing a tread. All right, it's not really gonna work. It's still faster than walking, though. Now we're just trying to hop from like outcropping to outcrop. Oh, there's a worm right there, dude. Right there. This is probably gonna break this thing. Oh, this was stupid. This was stupid. This was really stupid. Oh, good. I'm being shot at. I don't like you! Now, this over here looks interesting, but I guess it's just kind of nothing. It's an interesting nothing. I don't really see anything here, so. All right, we need to just keep heading east as best we can. I mean, maybe it's not nothing though. What is this? It's got to be something. Now, is that a bike right there? Or is this thing just broken down? There's nothing here. Dang. Never mind. All right, we keep heading east. We keep heading east, Crimson Knights. Or sorry, I'm saying east. I meant west. I meant west. All right. Oh, no. All right, we gotta get across. We gotta get across. How can this person have a house like out on the sand? Oh, okay, we lost our back tire too. We are now driving with one tire. I don't think this is gonna work anymore. I think it's time to abandon this thing, unfortunately. All right. You did us well, stolen sandbike. But I think you can take us no further.
Someone's here. Kill them.
I am not someone. I am Crimson Moon.
Someone's here. I require assistance.
You get one shot, and then you die. Oh, look at this. There's a hidden cave up here. I like that. The stash.
I see someone.
I see someone.
Get them.
I got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer
I want a
it'll hold
buggy.
together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure, away from the sun and the worms.
I don't see any buggy being cut up. All right, I'm glad we found that, though. That's cool. We found a little stash. I like that voice actor's voice in that memo. That was good. That was good. Still 1,000 meters from base, man. We got a long way to go, Crimson Knights.
Reload.
We're walking away from our stolen sand bike, and we're not looking back. We're just gonna let it decay and get stolen or whatever. All right, let's look at this map. If we can make this, that's gonna be the toughest run we have. If we can make that, then we should be able to make it the rest of the way, Crimson Knights. But this is no joke. Here we go. I'm hoping maybe bunny hopping will keep this thing away more.
Reveal yourself.
What?
Eyes on
Bro.
target.
Why was he bunny hopping? Where'd that guy even come from? I don't see a camp around here. Crimson Knights, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Be it subscribed, join, followed on the channel, on Twitch, on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. I think you know that. think you do. All right, Crimson Knights. I think we're good now. I think we're good. We made it. I have my actual, like, backup. Not backup, but I have the actual sand bike that I made. So we'll be able to take that back to our other base. We'll have to load it up. I think it has an inventory module. So we'll put as much of our loot on the bike as we can, as well as ourselves, and bring it back to our main new base. Okay, so let's drink. Oh, boom. Look at us. All right. So... I don't know. I guess let's just go through. Let's quick deposit whatever we can. And then we'll come back and, like, grab the stuff that we really need. Yeah, I mean, we'll just deposit that there. That's cool. They're all small vehicle fuel cells. Go down here and see what we have. Yeah, I made these pieces, or I have those pieces. Here's more vehicle fuel cells. All right, so I'll just take one of these. Definitely want that. I want the money. I want the copper ore. I mean, I think we can take most of this stuff. Probably take that as well. All right, so I mean, inventory-wise, what's that put us at? 108. We might as well take this then. We could put some on the bike. All right, but let's look at the map. See, I didn't really explore this at all. The Crimson Crevice. All right, that's where we're trying to make it to. You know, now that I think about it, Crimson Crevice sounds not great. Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't have my other bike. Ugh. Crimson Knights, no! I don't have my bike. I forgot. I was thinking it was in this thing. It's not. It's not in this thing. Unbelievable, dude. We have to make a whole new bike. All right. I've got this PSU MK1, and I've got this Tread MK1. We gotta go through like a whole process now, Crimson Knights. Where's the MK1s? I mean, that's all I'm gonna make. I need 2 more treads. And to do that, I don't have an advanced Servox. I don't have any of this. Oh, man. I have made a big mistake. Oh my gosh, Crimson Knights. No! We're stuck! Alright, so... new plan, I guess. We need to get to this trading outpost up here. Let's go to the trading outpost. Let's see if we can buy bike parts or somehow get a bike over there or something. Because if we can't do that, we're gonna have to start like going on quests to get like parts to make a bike. The bike right there. Can I steal it? Cool off real quick. I don't think I can steal it. I think this dude's the guy in here that's fighting. No access. Dang, I wish I could steal this. I really, really do. I don't know. I think I'm gonna bunny hop across to this. I mean, we might die. There's no guarantee we make it through this whole process that we're now in. Oh man, I can't believe. Can't believe that we lost our bike, and now we're kind of stranded back in the beginning area. I thought that I had my other bike, like, in the bike tool. I thought I could just, like, pull it out, you know? But no. I didn't bring it with me. It wasn't in there. So now we're just stuck. And if I could steal one of these, that would be huge for me. But I can't. I was really hoping, Crimson Knights, that there was one for me to steal there.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid.
I ain't got time for that. All right, I'm trying to do something. Is there anyone I can, like, trade with here?
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
I guess I should have brought money. Probably would have been smart. All right, advanced Servox are 750. Oh, man. Even if I brought all the money I have, I think I only had, like, maybe... I'm gonna stand up again. I think I only had, like, maybe 3,000. So 3,000, I mean, that would only get me, like, 4 advanced Servox. It's not going to get me far. Wait, though. Wait. She would give me a ride.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Alright, I think this is going to have to be our solution, Crimson Knights. This is going to be our solution. Overall, it'll save us time. It'll be less expensive. What we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to get all our stuff. And we're going to try to get an ornithopter taxi ride back to our base. What do you guys think? You think that's a good idea? It's the best idea I have at this point.
Identify yourself.
I am Crimson Moon. Did? Don't shoot me in my back, because I don't feel good about that. Just leave me alone, you giant worm. The double moonlight. All right. We've made it back and forth across that little stretch of desert a couple times. On foot. Doesn't seem like it was much of a problem. Let's get all of our stuff. Let's take the risk. If I die, it's going to be a long night. What do we have? Oh, we actually have 8,700 monies. Let's go. Let's go. I love that view with the moon and like the trading outpost and the outcroppings. That all looks really cool. It's a very cool view. All right, here we go. Don't come chasing Crimson Moon in the Dune. Just leave me alone, you giant worm. All right. I think we're good, Crimson Knights. We made it. Now we just gotta hope that this pilot will give us a ride for cheap, and that she'll give us a ride to our base, to our other base. That's pretty much our only hope at this point. Really wish there was a bike that I could have stolen, though. All right. This may be our first ever ornithopter ride. I want you to fly me somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
We can go to Haga Basin, Arakeen, or the Harko Village. Hold on, hold on. We got to look at a map. We're trying to go. Where's Arakeen? What were the options? This is called Way Out East. I mean, there's the anvil. I thought it... I'm confused. This is all Haga Basin South.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yeah, but where are you gonna take
Music
me?
to my ears. Where do you wanna
Arakeen,
go?
Harco Village. Where are these places? Leah said, I love your singing, Crimson. I don't think the
Basin is a
worm's very
pretty
active
big
to...
place. Could you narrow it down a little?
I don't think the worm is very active tonight. Doesn't look like that on my end. Okay, so... Alright, hold on.
Alright, suit yourself. Music to my ears. Where do you want to
So
go?
that was Haga Basin. Arakeen.
Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip. Alright, suit yourself. Music to my... Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost... Alright, suit yourself. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Alright, I gotta look this up. So, where is Arakeen? So these places aren't even...
The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
Alright, so, I mean, she could get me to the Anvil trade post. But, I mean...
Alright, suit yourself.
If I go to the Anvil trade post... That's gonna be... like here, right? Where's the Anvil trade post? Is that out here? The Anvil. So that would get me here, but then I'm gonna have to get across this and across this, but it's still closer, right? Yeah, because this is a massive divide here. I'm not gonna make that on foot.
Can
I
fly
don't
you
know.
somewhere
Let's just
today?
go. Let's go to
Music
Anvil.
The basin is a pretty... I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me.
All right, 700 Solaris.
Let's move before a storm rolls in.
Wait, is it not even gonna show it? I thought it would be like actually fly us there. Instead, it's just taking us to a loading screen and gonna load us in there. Oh, that's kind of lame, dude. That's just paying for fast travel. I actually didn't want it to be fast travel. I wanted it to, like, actually fly us there in an ornithopter, dude. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. All right. All right, well, the next step is let's see if there's a bike that we can steal. Okay. No. Wait, I can claim ownership of this. Yep, so this is going to be it. You're mine now. Wait, hold on. Let's actually get off. Let's get off. So look at our inventory. We do have... Oh, wait, I don't have any wire, though. Okay, I can't repair this right now. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Okay. We are going to try to get out west to our base. What is going on here, though? Is this like a sandstorm, or...? Great. Okay, yeah, he's coming right for me. think we're good, though. I think we're good. I'm glad that somebody appreciates my singing, Leah. Half the time you guys force me to sing. And just sit there and say nothing. The truth is, especially when the kids were very little, you know, like babies and toddlers. The truth is, I pretty much sang everything to them. I would just sing everything. Anything I was saying, I was just like singing it to them. Try to come up with rhymes, make it fun, you know? So I'm not good at it, but I do have a lot of practice being bad at it. Okay, so let's definitely come down to like here before we go across, all right? This has been an unexpectedly long journey. Oh, look, there's somebody with a buggy. Beep, beep. Heyo. I think I said hi. Let's see, audio. Oh, darn it. It's not set to the right thing.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, why it keeps changing that. Okay, so now there's a sandstorm coming. We gotta get in. Gotta get in before this sandstorm gets us. All right, here we go, Crimson Knights. We're going across. I gotta avoid quicksand. Leah said, I'm like that way too, especially when something starts popping in my head. I know it's a song, I start singing it out loud. My mom's like, you're not even listening to music. You're crazy, Leah. Because I tell my mom, well, it popped in my head, so I thought, well, I'll just start singing it. He said, I got the Gambler song going in my head. Kenny Rogers. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right, we gotta get in. We gotta get in. Crimson Knights. We made it, dude. Oh my gosh, we freaking made it home. Oh yeah, the sandstorm is here. It's in my house, actually. Oh wow, this generator takes so many fuel cells. Okay. All right, let's look at this. Let's deposit a bunch of blood. Good. All right, let's grab some of this wire. Let's deposit our money. Deposit this. So where's like all the ore and everything? Is it all in here? I have another... Oh, it's over here. Good. Let's try to fix up our secondary bike that we just stole. Scrap sand bike chassis needs to be replaced, except I can't. Alright, we ran out of ammo. That's fine. Ran out of wire. Okay. Okay. I think what we'll do now, Crimson Knights, let's go over here. Let's scour the Souk Elusis Thieves Market for information. Alright, let's go do that. We'll bring our crappy bike again. Oh, low fuel. Low fuel. Hold on. Hold on. We got fuel. Can we open the door, please? Where's the door opening, dude? Okay. I gotta like run into it, literally? Okay, so we're doing this looking for leaders side quest. Let's go do that. Woohoo! Then after this little side quest, I think we will look at what we need to make the buggy, and we'll start trying to pull together the buggy. But we just did enough kind of like traveling, and took us like a half hour, 45 minutes to make it back to our base here. That's cool. Got some kind of like little pyramid thing in there. Where are we trying to get to here? Oh, you can claim ownership of these bikes. At least one of them. Alright, I've already been here before, Crimson Knights, but now we're back here for a quest looking for information. Be nice if we could use the rope to climb up. Oh, jeez. I don't want to die. Leave me alone, fools. Oh, what? Okay, that did not go how I expected. To be fair, that did not go how I expected. Oh. You can die.
I'm out. Found them.
Eyes on target. I'll got you.
Okay, go for it. He did not gut me. He broke his promise.
I see someone. Reveal yourself.
Really? All right, now let's do this. Actually, no. Let's try to get in here and fight this guy, but he's stronger than he looks. There we go. With our last bit of stamina, we got the job done there. Let's get some butt blood. Excellent. I always say that's the best kind. You know, we get it when we can. Yeah, so this is crazy. Leave me alone, you're crazy! So when you shoot darts, your shield goes down. And that's how they kind of prevent you from having it both ways, so to speak. Oh, they dodged it! Ow. Ow. Owie. Don't like that, dude. Okay, so we're looking for loot. More importantly, we're looking for intel. But mostly for loot. Run with Tarit! Worried about the slavers? Run with Tarit! He knows where they're going! Worried about Sardaukar patrols? Run with Tarit! He knows how to avoid the ships! Worried about the worm? Stay off the sands like Tarit! Find a second Kirab recruitment ad. Okay. It'd be nice to get back in there. All right, so we're looking for another recruitment ad that we can, like, click on or whatever.
Someone's here.
I didn't even bother putting on my own... Oh, God. Alright, I put it on, okay? Jeez. I put on my shield, okay? Alright, so we're looking for another recruitment ad somewhere. Oh, jeez. I'm not landing any hits. What the heck? Sheesh. All right, let's get a replay of this thing and let's see if this is anything.
I have followed the way of the Kirab for many years, but never did I imagine we would one day be holding the Suk Alusus at the very foot of the Fremen's holy hammer, their Mirzabah. It is indeed a
The
fine place for
Mirzabah.
our annual market, now that the Fremen are gone. For that, I suppose we should give thanks to the Sardaukar, Not that I have any great love for the Emperor's war dogs, you understand. But I fear the drawn crysknife more than the Sardaukar sword. Yes, a fine place indeed. But you still won't find me anywhere near that innermost chamber. It reeks of Fremen curses and foul omens.
Mother, I am recording this message, which a kind member of the Siege will send on to you by distance. We have arrived safely here at
Got some
Mirzabah,
spice-infused iron
the
dust and
culmination of our
shredder.
personal Hashra. Oh, Mother, the Great Rock is even more impressive than we were told. It looms above us in a most daunting way. Small wonder our ancestors named this rock after the iron hammer that crushes the souls of those who cannot answer the 7 mystic questions required for entry into paradise. Here in the shadow of Mirzabah, we will spend our hours in prayer and meditation, strengthening our faith. You and Father will be in my prayers daily. Like the bird that will carry this message, my thoughts fly across the sands to you. Your loving daughter, Kava.
Alright, we still haven't found a second ad, so I don't know. Unless I don't know. I mean, now we've gone in a full circle here. Seems to be indicating that it's here somewhere. Already played that again. Oh, there it is. Get the best loot with Drot. Drot's band always gets the best loot. Everybody knows this. Are you tired of taking out scavengers for half a liter John Worth water and a handful of Solaris? Do you want to live like a duke even for just a day? Join Drot's band. Alright, now we gotta go contact the issuer. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll go back to the anvil. We'll get our money. Got a good amount of stuff. We got 1,800 Solaris, you know. On a Kirab scout helmet. Oh, we got a medium blood sack. We also got a blood extractor MK2. I mean, that's pretty nice. Spice infused iron dust. This is some nice stuff. Okay? Relatively nice for us. All right, let's go up here. Let's get our bike. Let's go to the outpost. Get paid. Now, in terms of the main story, we have to find the third trial. We got to figure out where the heck that is. I don't know if it really tells us. kind of a cool looking building this person built. I like it. My bases so far have been relatively simple. I haven't really built them up that much, but it's like, you know, I guess I haven't really felt like I needed that much space to do anything, you know? I've had plenty of space. Is that a worm just like right out there? Alright, it's probably gonna start going bump, 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 bump. Look at this person's base. What the? Look at this. Now that's cool. This place is kind of crazy. Got a buggy. They've got a bunch of garages there. Jeez. It's an impressive facility they built themselves there. Some of these not so much though. All right, we're here to get paid for our contract. That's why we're here. Looking for leaders, contact issuer. Yeah, this proves there are several well-known Kirdab leaders at Mirzabad, just like I thought. But wait, one of these recruiting ads is from Drat. It was Drat's gang that killed my partners. This feels like the second luckiest day of my life. I want that bastard dead. If you can kill Drat, not only will I have my personal revenge, but his death is sure to cause a power struggle among the gang. With any luck, the infighting and backbiting will spread to other gangs as well. Kirdab killing Kirdab sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Alright, so that's looking for leaders complete. Dropping Drat. Kill Kirdab gang leader Drat at Southview. Where's Southview? Down here? I mean, we could stop by and kill him. We could stop by. Crimson Knights, we could stop by. Right? We even got space in our inventory. I think we'll stop by. We'll stop by on our way back to base. Well, actually, though, if we do kill him, then we'll end up wanting to come back here to contact the issuer again. So we'll probably ping pong back and forth. But anyways, we'll go complete our mission here. Let's go do it. All right, let's try to avoid this cloud. Thinking maybe this cloud is sort of indicating where the bad sand is. I don't know. Maybe not. There's bad sand over there. Look at this base. That's kind of cool too. It's fun seeing how creative people get with their bases. Is that like a whole vehicle that's out there? Oh, it is. Alright, we need to get off this, though. Okay, so there's a down vehicle over there, but I don't think that's going anywhere, so we'll come back and check that out some other time. All right, I do believe we've already been here before. But we're here again. And this time we're coming for Drat.
Who's that?
Drat killer. Oh, you got back up. She's actually dead this time. Don't worry. This is gonna be where Drat is. Oh! That was a good hit, dude.
It'll be over soon.
Did you die, dude? Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. My shield actually got overloaded. Oh, this is Drat. That's why it was so hard to kill. Well, not that hard though. Okay, but I wasn't crazy. I was like, why is this guy not dying? It's because it was freaking Drat. All right, let's go get some stuff from Drat here. Boom. Kidab heavy boots. Lots of good stuff here, Crimson Knights. Thanks for being here to help me loot.
Where's my backup?
All right, let's turn this back on.
Target found.
Turned our little shield back on. Alright, so we're running out of space finally. We need to look at what we can drop. Let's drop the salvage. Whoops. Let's drop the salvage. And let's pick up that and that, maybe. Maddie said, well, Stardust just came in. We're both on my bed, so if I don't type again, more than likely, I fell asleep. Hi, Stardust. Well, sleep well, Stardust and Maddie. Thank you for hanging out, and I do hope you sleep well and have a wonderful night. And I'll be back streaming on Friday. And we'll get back to some Expedition 33, so it should be a good night. So have a good night, Maddie, if we don't talk to you again. Sleep well, and thanks for hanging out. All right, at this point, I figured like we've pretty much cleared this base, so we might as well just like loot it up before we go, you know what I mean? Pretty much cleared the base. Might as well loot it up. Pretty much have. I just love the name Stardust. I love that. All right, Crimson Knights. So now we got to get back to the issuer, contact the issuer, let them know that we have accomplished our mission. Okay, so let's get back to them. Whoops. Leah said, you're not going to stream tomorrow or Thursday. How come? Is it because of your work, or is it you have plans with your family? Well, the schedule that we originally had, you know, the schedule that we had was Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That was my normal schedule. Now, I've been trying to switch. Basically, I have something that is now happening. What am I trying to say? Tuesdays and Saturdays used to be my dedicated, like, protected nights with the Crimson Wife. But then I had an event get moved from Wednesday to Tuesday, which means that if I am going to do that, I need to protect a different night for the Crimson Wife. So basically I needed to flip my Tuesday and Wednesday. All that to say, that kind of had me moving to like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday schedule. I don't like that schedule as much. I like the Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule a lot more. So I don't know. I mean, I will stream sometimes. I don't know. Like sometimes maybe instead of streaming on Tuesday, I'll stream on Thursday. Kind of have it be based, you know, week to week or something like that. But anyway, this week I'm not available on Thursday. Hey, hey. Because I am doing something with the Crimson family. But I don't know. We need to see, because... Oh, jeez. Moving the schedule around really has not worked for me so far. So I may just go back to the old schedule. And that is a long answer to your question. You did it! Dropped them like a rabid jackal. With luck, they'll soon be turning on one another. At the very least, the man responsible for the deaths of my friends is dead. And that means I'll rest a little easier. Thanks, friend. Kirab Instigator. Complete the payback contract chain. Kirab Light Pants. Like, Kirab Light customization unlocked. Basically. Claim reward in journey menu. Wait, you have to claim the reward in the journey menu? All right. Now, we now have 53 intel that we can spend, Crimson Knights. So it looks like water discipline is fully unlocked thus far. We can't unlock anything on water discipline. We could unlock some stuff on this page. We should probably unlock standard Karpov, so let's unlock that. We'll unlock the standard Kinjal, standard Mala pistol. We'll just do, like, all the iron products, I guess? I don't know. Alright, what is this? Power Pack MK3. I feel like I don't really have the stuff for this yet, so I'm like hesitant to bother unlocking that. Iron products, Leap Suspensor Belt, Melange Spiced Food. Alright, let's unlock food. The Spice Melange extends life, expands consciousness, and allows the mysterious navigators of the Spacing Guild to guide highliners safely between the stars. This food is seasoned with Spice Melange and will raise the amount of spice in your blood. Leap Suspensor Belt. Alright, what else? Alright, we can unlock the Sandbike MK3 assembly. There's the booster. Buggy storage would be nice. Sandbike inventory is also nice. Let's unlock that. All right. So we just spent like 50 intel. Oh, wait. And now that we spent 50 intel, the next level of stuff is unlocked. Aluminum products. Native still suit. Ooh, that's what we got to save up for. Yes, I want that. Blood extractor MK4. Deca Leader John. Wow. Industrial Dew Scythe. Large blood sack would be nice. Alright, so we got some great stuff to unlock in water discipline there. See here, we've got the House Rafik Snubnose. House Jabal Spit Dart. What do we have here? Large storage container. All right, so that'll be really good. medium ore refinery. A refinery capable of producing aluminum and duraluminum. Duraluminum. I don't know how you say that. All right, so we'll have to unlock this stuff in order to make the aluminum and duralumin products. Looks like the highest level is plastanium. Full suspensor belt. Removes gravity's influence on the user while active, allowing for extended traversal in any vertical direction. Depletes power from a power pack when in use. Interesting. Okay, and then... Woo! With 30 more intel, we can unlock the Scout Ornithopter. Oh man, that's what I really want. I want an Ornithopter so bad. We could get the MK4 assembly as well, but the Ornithopter, we gotta unlock that. We gotta unlock the aluminum stuff so that we can make it. Oh man, I'm super excited, Crimson Knights. That's what I really want. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go back to base and maybe see if we can build a buggy. Oh man, Crimson Knights, I really want an Ornithopter. Have I mentioned that I really want an Ornithopter? All right, we're going for it. I think this is going to be some of that pulsing sand. Trying to avoid it, but like I think that's some pulsing sand right there. I could be wrong. Not really sure what that sound was. Oh, that is close. That is close. Can you imagine Crimson Knights living in a world where that was real? That would be insane. All right, very successful, very successful. that back. All right, we actually came back with like 13,000 Solaris. How much money do I have now? Not that much. About 60,000. I did lose a good bit at one point because I died, so that was unfortunate. Oh, look at this. Way of the Wanderer's sidearm. That's cool. GRDA 44. Irab heavy boots. All right, we've got this shredder schematic, so let's research that. Awesome. Put that in there. Might need to make a new container here. No, not quite yet, maybe. This is getting close to done. Alright, do I have med kits somewhere? Yes, I do. Right there. Alright. Got heavy darts, I got light darts. I think I'm pretty good. Is this stuff taking up actual, like... I feel like I already used this. Oh, okay. Let's put some blood in here. Deposit a bunch of blood. Okay, and now what we want to look at is what does it take to make a buggy? So I guess I've got a... I need a vehicle fabricator. That's what I'm gonna need. Where's our construction tool? So we're gonna need a vehicle fabricator. And we need 31 more steel ingots. So we need 31 steel ingots. To make a steel ingot, I need a bunch of carbon ore. All right, so that's what we got to go get now. We got to go after some carbon ore. This MK1 can mine iron. MK2 can mine carbon. So do I have a cut array MK2 or MK3? I think I've just got the MK1. So we need to make an MK2 now to mine carbon. So, how do I make the MK2? 10 iron ingots, 7 EMF generators. All right, let's make it. Everything else is looking pretty good thus far. So let's improvise cut array there. I'm like really running out of space. Medium water cistern we could make. This uses iron ingots. Fair enough. All right, let's put the MK1 in here as well. Really free up some space for ourselves. Look back here. All right, so our leader John is filled up. Good. We are gonna drink 2 waters. All right. Now, I think carbon is like way out there as far as I can tell. I don't know if there's carbon really around here. We can look, but I feel like carbon's like more out here. But I don't know. Like, what is... I don't know what carbon looks like. Got this survey probe launcher. Do I have an ammo in it? I have 1. All right. Good. So we need carbon, Crimson Knights. The fact of the matter is, we need carbon. Whoops. We're going for it. Go over this way. This is iron. Look at that. There's like a whole crazy base right there. All right, let's just pick up our vehicle. Heat level 1, radiation 1. I don't know what radiation is going to be doing to us. Discovered the anomaly. Trying to pay attention to our vitals just to see if anything like really drops or whatever. Can't tell if there's like anything really here. This is all iron ore. Plenty of iron ore around. I need carbon. Alright, I don't know. Let's go kill these people. Take their stuff. Dead Man's Depot. We about to make it even deader. Why do I always miss? Alright, this is kind of a lot for my shield. Kind of a lot for my shield to have to absorb.
Eyes on hostile. We've got incoming.
My God, calm down, people. Oh, there's two of you, dude. What the heck? So annoying, dude. I found you. All right, that's all it takes. All right, there's a couple of these little
Stay clear of the hand of Kadir.
voice
The entire rock
records
is
we can
swarming
listen
with
to.
Slavers. Kirab, salvagers, prospectors, anyone without a powerful patron is fair game. Beast Rabban needs more bodies to work to death on his precious new city. So if you go anywhere near the hand, be on your guard.
The ground fighting may have moved away from here, but there's still plenty going on up above. I don't mind them dropping those fighters out of the sky, as long as they don't come down on my head. There's still good salvage to be got from them. Only thing is, most of them fall out in the open sands, and the worms won't give you any time to use a cutter ray out there. Still, you can get some nice stuff if you're daring enough for a dash and grab.
People speak so harshly. Dash and grab. There it is. There's some intel. We found 5 intel. Very nice. Oh, you know what? My headphones are starting to die. I need to swap them out. Swap out the battery real quick. So, all you do is just pull the little cover off, take the battery out, put the charged one in, and we're good to go. Got the hiccups now, though. No, excuse me. Leah said, it's sad they have to die like that, but it's understandable. They're enemies, and you have to do what you have to do. It's unfortunate that they're enemies. No, there's no friends in this game. Unless you bring them with you. It's enemies through and through. I don't know why I have the hiccups now. Okay. So we kind of just cleared this little area. Aki's recess is up this way. There a cave somewhere? Oh, this looked like it was going to be a cave. All right. Yeah, it must be higher up. Excuse me, there it is. Is this Aki? All these little trip mines trying to kill me. That guy's dead. All right, so we could try going to the wreck of the palace. Excuse me. Or we could try going more like out north or whatever, something like that. I don't know. Seems like if we go this way, we might be able to kind of get out a, or here. It's a long journey. But if we got that far, we might be able to get out a scanner. Like, we could survey... scan and survey that whole area. Now I'm just looking for some shade. Let's cool down. These hiccups are killing me. I'm thinking, like, I'm not really trying to go on a crazy, like, mission looting spree so much as just find a place where we can survey the area and hopefully find where carbon is. Because we need carbon to make steel. Here we go. We're going up to the next spot. There's an abandoned house. All right, I think now we got to go straight to my spot that I just marked and straight through. Because I think that it's quicksand out here, so we're just going to try to go right between the quicksands. Excuse me. Jabal Ifrit Al-Garb. Biome heat increased. Is that a worm? Oh, yeah. It is, man. That's aggressive. This is looking like maybe it's carbon. This is carbon. Yes. This is carbon as well. I'm like almost wondering if we should build a like a new base out here. I don't know what we found here. I'm gonna try to climb up one of those things. Alright, I'm not really trying to assault this whole base right now. But if I could climb up... Supple and meek, wow. Actually, this mountain behind it looks even higher. We're getting pretty heavy, though, Crimson Knights. We're getting pretty heavy. I would like to do a survey if we can, so maybe if I could get up there... Jeez, how do you get up there, though? This is like the wall in Game of Thrones. Look how high this is. How do you get up this thing? I'm gonna go for it, though. Eastern Shield Wall. Okay, maybe it doesn't let you go up that. Really? Alright. That's getting a little bit frustrating here. I want to climb that thing. That's my goal at this point. I was gonna try to get up the shield wall. It doesn't seem to be letting me. So let's try to get up there and see if it'll let me do a survey probe from there. Which one's higher? I can't even tell. Is that higher?
Are you lost, friend?
Like, I guess that one might be higher. Are we crazy? Yes. If it'll let us do this. Oh my gosh, that was close. Trying to get up as high as we can here. Guess somebody's fighting right below me, huh? They don't even know that I'm above them scaling this giant pillar. All right, let me see if it'll let us do a probe from here. Perfect. Jabal Ifrit Al-Ghab. Survey report. Boom. All right, so there's plenty of like carbon and everything here. I'm almost like kind of tempted to try to just build another base here. A Coriolis storm has reset the map. I mean, where's like the deep desert? I don't know. I don't know what a sync chart does either. Do you guys know what a sync chart does? All right, here we go. I'm jumping off.
Identify yourself.
No! I can't really take this place on right now. I've already got too much stuff. I'm already carrying too much stuff. I don't know. I do think that we seriously consider building another base here, but maybe for now. Maybe for now we just try to get back to our base. And see if we can get in a good enough place to start building a buggy or something. No, 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 no. I'm an idiot. I just lost my freaking bike. I just drove right into quicksand! I forgot about quicksand. Unbelievable. Okay, let's look at a map. That's terrible for us. Yeah, that's really, really bad. We just lost our vehicle. And I am I'm kind of trapped, isolated in the most dangerous terrain we've been in yet, with no base. I don't think it's PvP here. Oh my gosh, what is this, dude? This is somebody's base? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this place. This is insane. That place is insane, Crimson Knights. Okay, people have built some extremely impressive bases out here. And I'm about to literally build, like, the tiniest little survival cave ever. That's crazy what they built. This thing's pretty crazy, too. Look at this thing, man. What they got in here? Got a buggy? Crimson Knights, I really can't believe that I actually just lost my bike by just driving it into quicksand. I just can't believe that. I just drove my bike into quicksand. Just drove it right in. Now we're trapped out here. I mean, we're pretty trapped. Erythrite crystal. Interesting. Okay. I've got iron ore. I don't have any granite, and that's probably what I'm going to end up needing to just build a new base. I don't know where I want to build my base. That's the other problem here. That's a completely new region over here. What's this region? Mysoterral. Biome heat increased. There's even higher heat over here. So this may not be really where I want to be.
On your knees,
I'm dead. I am actually dead. They poisoned me, dude! How do I get unpoisoned? Okay, I don't like this place. I don't like this place. Be out of here. This place is trying to kill me. All right, let's see. I do have some water in here, so let's just drink it. This is not going well for me. All right, there is this camp that's there. But otherwise, I mean, I could probably build, like, here. It's a little bit dangerous. Where's a construction tool, dude? All right, I need a bunch of salvage metal. All right. Alright, I need a bunch of salvage metal. We gotta find a bunch of salvage metal. Ah! This is not good for us. It's gonna be quite the journey to ever getting back to our other bases. Alright, I think I'm just gonna build a base up here. I mean, I'm just gonna have to build it right here. Here it's going, right here. Oh, too close to a no building zone. Oh, this is all no building zone, huh? No build zone. No build zone. You can build it like right here. Then half the zone is just on top of this rock. Don't love that. I'm stranded, Crimson Knights. I'm stranded. I drove my vehicle right into quicksand. Just unbelievable. I mean, I know it's believable. I know it is believable, but it's also unbelievable. No build zone. I don't want to build like right next to this guy, you know? I also don't want to build right on top of all these carbons. They just like forget about the back part of their base, or what happened there? Oh man. My poor bike, dude. There's the quicksand. I'll never make it up those dunes. I'll never make it up those dunes. I don't know. At this point, it's like, let's literally just build this thing like here or something. Great. Gay. All right, so we've got Chome Shelter, Structural. Chome Facility. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, so we need to move this thing. Let's just move it like right here or something, and then let's build this. All right, we need to get more granite so that we can just at least complete our tiny little house here. We need some shelter, Crimson Knights! Some daggone shelter! I need granite. Now I've got so much carbon, and I can't find any granite. Let's see, how do we make a storage bin? Fuel powered generator. Could make that. Okay, we've got something, but I need to finish the walls. What a setback, man. Alright, I just need to find some granite. We need to finish the walls. And at least have ourselves a protected space to live in while we're stranded out here. Okay, so there's some granite. Let's see if we can find a little more. Not trying to go too far, but that might be some granite right there. And so it is. All right, we got a couple granites. Let's go back, try to complete the walls here. Oh, here's a little bit more even. Perfect. Trying to kind of tuck it away. Keep ourselves hidden from people. Okay. We are now fully enclosed. Woohoo! The heck was that, dude? A ship just crashed. Let's see, do we have some stairs or something? Half stairs. Stairs. I think it's even needed there. Okay. So we did that. All right, I guess next let's build a storage container. We don't have enough materials for it. All right, we do need a storage container. Looks like we need some salvage metal for it. I'm not going out to that ship. I don't have a vehicle. I don't have anything to get me out there safely. I can't tell if those people are under attack. Like if there are real people fighting or if they're just constantly shooting and that's just going to be the sound of living here. The constant sound of shooting. I'm looking for a bit of metal salvage. I'll also take granite, though. If that's what's out here, I'll take it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
In 1 minute! Bro. Alright, get me back to my base. Oh yeah, there it is. That thing is moving in real fast. Let's get in our base. Need a little bit more salvaged metal, unfortunately. Alright, we're just gonna have to wait this thing out. Okay, so right now we have 3 days of uptime in this little base that we're in. We can survive here for a while. Where we're gonna have to get to is we're gonna have to get to the point where we can build some kind of vehicle, get back to our middle base. Okay, this sandstorm is crazy. Can't see anything out those windows. It's just black. It is dark out there, dude. calling it Crimson's Hope. I owe taxes on this too, dude. Ish. Alright, so that pass, we're looking for some metal salvage. Oh, perfect. Here's some. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now let's put like all this stuff in here. I don't need any of this. Yeah. Got 50 salvage metal actually, so I think that's actually enough to build another storage container. So let's just build another one. All right, so we'll build another storage container here. Craziness, Crimson Knights. So do you think if you build a bigger vehicle, do you think the worm would be more taxable than he is with your motorcycle vehicle? What do you mean more taxable? I mean, I think if you build a bigger, excuse me, a bigger vehicle, it's gonna make more noise and attract a worm quicker. So at this point, I just need another sand bike so I can get back to my middle base where all my stuff really is. But by the time we're done, I'll have basically built out a whole new base here. That's what's gonna end up happening. Yeah, exactly. I think that a bigger vehicle is just going to attract the worm even more. I think you're exactly right. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do this. Let's demolish this and this. And then let's make a normal wall. Alright, yeah, there's no point of having windows facing nothing. Yeah, no, I think you're totally right, Leah. I think you're totally right. Take this stuff. Oh wait, that's not what I want. This needs iron ingots. Alright, so for now we'll just do it this way. I'm trying to just build this out a little bit more, Crimson Knights. Alright, let's just demolish this. And then I guess we'll just put a normal wall here for now. And then let's build roofs. It's interesting. Rounded roof. Trying to see what I can get to work here, Crimson Knights. If I do this. Okay, and then I can go like angled here. This I'm not so sure about. What can I do here? I think I'm being dumb the way that I'm doing this, Crimson Knights. I don't know. Let's abandon this whole idea. Let's just see if we can do flat roofs for now. Okay, so we've got these. Oh, what did I run out of? Any more granite? Oh my gosh. That's just me looking out my front door. Sheesh. So, yeah, it ain't super safe out there, Crimson Knights. It ain't. Oh, it ate the ship that crashed. It came and ate that ship that had crashed. Alright, my water supply is getting low. I'm drinking my reserves here. Boom. Okay. That works. Alright, so we did that. Now what we need to do, Crimson Knights, for building. We really need a fabricator. We need a normal fabricator to start. All right, we need a fabricator. We need a refinery. This is a blood purifier. We're just gonna build it. I mean, then we need a small ore refinery. We need a lot more salvage metal. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start... We just need to start purifying blood so that we can get some water here. I don't like it, but it's what we gotta do. Alright, then I need more salvage metal to build an ore refinery. Because let's look. What do we actually need to make the... To make a sand bike? Oh, but we need Servox and stuff. Like, I need copper ingots and whatnot, but we need Servox. I'm not going to be able to make this for a long time. I don't know how we do this. I mean, we need so many parts that we don't have, Crimson Knights. I think my best hope is going to be finding a station and getting out of here. So I need to somehow get over to this Pinnacle Station and try to get transported out of this place. That's probably going to be my best bet. My best bet is going to be to just find the station and get transported out of here. Do I have money? I've got 711. I'm gonna have to somehow get more money. I'm gonna have to get more money so that I can pay a pilot to get me out of here. I ended up building this base, like, purely out of necessity. Whoops. All right, so what am I trying to do? I'm trying to make a rounded floor. All right, then let's do this, this, and this, I guess. All right, let's see now. Walls. All right. And then roofs. Oh, And now I'm missing this one little piece. Okay, but that's pretty nice. I mean, now we've got this nice little balcony area. I do just need to make that one little piece. I'm gonna keep taking all the salvage that I can right here. I know it's past midnight. Boom. Okay. All right, we've got a nice facility here. Oh, I think the other thing I was gonna do was I was gonna build like a column or whatever. So it's not just like out like that, you know? So we need more granite stone to be able to build these columns. I think something like that'll look nice. There we go. Oh, I do need to drink water, though. All right. I want to finish this last little bit, and then I need to go to bed. I've already stayed up too... Oh god, no. If this sees me, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, dude. If that thing saw me and people hunted me down and killed me right here, I was gonna be so upset. That was gonna be upsetting. All this, we were looking for copper ore. We never even built the buggy that we were hoping to build. Actually, you know what? We do have to do this. Okay. I think that makes it look more like legit, you know, structurally. Over here is eventually where I could build like a garage, you know, and a ramp. But don't really need a garage when I don't have a vehicle. That's kind of the whole reason we're stuck here in the first place. All right, so we are purifying a bunch of blood, trying to get some more water. I've got a little bit here, but that's all the blood that we had to be purified. I made the fabricator. I think the next thing that we really need to make is going to be the ore refiner, right? Actually, and I can do it. Let's just do it. Whoops. All right, so here's the ore refiner. Welcome back, Leah. I know I need to get to bed. So, you know, we made all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just like... What is that? Man. These worms are going crazy out in these dunes right in front of me, man. I cannot cross them. But yeah, in order to make ourselves a new sand bike, like, we would need a bunch of advanced servox, copper ingots, particle capacitors. I mean, just gonna be tough, you know? Calibrated servoc there at some of these locations. But I think our best bet is we just got to make it to this pinnacle station and get the heck out of here. So next time, Crimson Knights, and next time on Dune, we're going to try to escape from... What's this area called? From Jabal Ifrit al-Garb. We're going to try to escape. All right, Crimson Knights, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Watching me struggle, man. At the beginning of the stream, What happened? Excuse me. At the beginning of the stream, our sand bike literally just, like, broke down and fell apart. Then, basically, at the end of the stream, I ran my next sand bike into a quicksand pit and immediately lost it. Lucky to get away with my own life. I got off the bike and ran away. But we lost 2 sand bikes in one stream tonight, Crimson Knights. Silver lining. We did get more intel. We upgraded, like, researched a lot more. So we got into a new tier of, you know, blueprints and things that we can craft. We also found carbon ore. We uncovered a new area and we built a new base, even though I wasn't planning to build a base there. We built a new base. We found carbon ore. And if I can figure out how to get back to my original base, then we may be able to start crafting some aluminum stuff and just upgrade everything. It's not easy surviving in the dunes, Crimson Knights. It's not easy. But it's fun. It's challenging. The grind feels rewarding. Building bases is fun. I'm enjoying that a lot. So I'm having a lot of fun. I'll be back on Friday, as I've already mentioned. I'll be back on Friday, and I will be planning to do some Expedition 33 on Friday. So, Leah, Maddie, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Thank you to all the Crimson Knights for joining the stream. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday night to kick off the weekend together with some Expedition 33. Night, Crimson Knights.